Wait, what? Don't be confused.
Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing today? Oh, I had a heck of a day today. It is the day. And we're going to talk about the day today. And I'm going to show you what I did today. I'm beat. I'm a beat man. Alrighty, friends, it is the day that the USACC builds, that is the United Scale Automotive Content Creators Group Build, and of course our buddy HOBBYDUDE 007, old busted head, Mark Batson, our pal. This was his pick this year to do the Monogram GTX / Revell Roadrunner. I, of course, started with the original edition GTX from Monogram with the green one on the box, and I have gone on and talked about what my plans were for this car. Well, we had to change some things because old Luka here is a bit slow, not just in the head, but at the building too. I could not put a lot of time into this year. I've been working so hard on getting the resin casting going. Good thing I got the resin casting going, you know, so I had an excuse. So, with that being said, I had to cut some corners, but then it turned it into almost a whole different idea and build. I did go with the old drag car Saturday night, having fun, blow buck build. I was doing this, of course, in honor of our pal, busted head, 007, Mark Batson, because he had that really cool model that he built of this car that was the Sublime, and it was doing a wheelie. It was a drag car, and I wanted to throw the honor out to him. The name of this car, and it's still called this. This is the X. That's in honor of the boss, Dennis Smith. This is still DX. It just, it's kind of like we got to go racing. We got it in primer, but you know what? We don't have the money or the time for the paint. So let's rock. And over time, the use and the neglect of giving a hoot about the looks of the car, it's all about let's get this baby over to the racetrack and let's turn some nice times, man, and let's beat everybody. So that's what we did. And done some cool things on this thing. I wanted to weather it up a little bit. I had an idea. Our old buddy Throttle Power, Tim, gave me this idea since I couldn't get it done. He says, just do it in primer, race car and primer. Everybody loves a race car and primer. And then I thought, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a little messing it up too, not be perfect, which I did. And maybe we'll get some close looks here. And then to keep that honor to old busted head, we're going to have to do something that Tim Brown suggested that was just so cool, of going along all the body panels and just fading in paint of the body color like you painted the jams and just have it kind of fogged around there. And I wanted to do that, but we just ran out of time. We just flat out ran out of time. And I was literally working on this all day today up until literally put the bumpers on about 20 minutes ago. And the thing about it is I had this vision. And by the way, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, there's no engine. We blew that Hemi up. It is at the machine shop. So we don't have an engine in the car. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. But it's ready to rock. We got seats and a steering wheel. We got a roll bar. You saw that in that last video. We got ourselves a car. It's just we got to get that engine redone so we can get back to the track. But, this baby has seen hard days and it shows. But it is a wonderful, wonderful car. We love it a lot. And we'll get it going. Quite honestly, I'm probably going to get back on this. I actually have it kind of quasi put together. I can break this thing apart because I'm going to continue on. There's some things I really want to do that, because this thing's got to go to some shows, especially if I meet up with all them other dudes doing this thing and they got their group build Plymouth done. I got to set this down with all them. I got to. So it's going to have an engine, and it's going to have to get the little bits and pieces I kind of want to go back and do. But I'm going to show you a couple things here in a little bit, a little close up. We're going to get it off that roundy round thing here in a moment. And just, I wanted to, I needed a quick background because I got a mess on my desk here. And the background, of course, is a gift from old Busted Head himself, Mark Batson, HOBBYDUDE 007. A wonderful gift he gave me, and I just thought it was appropriate, a Petty Enterprises sign behind our Plymouth, and it's also to say, hey, thanks Mark, and this build was all in your honor from all of us. So I'm going to move on. I want to show you some things up close. So let's stop this rotisserie deal, and we're going to go ahead and take a close look at a couple of things real quick. And then, that's how we roll. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's get this close look. What I want to show you guys. Oh, got a little sloppy a little bit and a few things because I'm rushing it, but I really wanted to show you this. Look, check this all out. I did some scrubbing around on the fenders there. Let's look around at this, just to give it that hanging over the fender look, check this out. Something I did is after I primered it, I buffed it out with polishing cloths. Some areas more than others, like high traffic areas where you kind of want to, hang over the fenders here, and like right here at the hood, front of the hood, a little here. I would buff it out even more, just to put the primer into scale. I kind of hand brushed my grill. I wanted to go a different route with that. These grills have a tendency to be argent, but I just left it primer, and then there's some chrome trim around it. I didn't do that, but I hand brushed that insert, which would be black on a GTX, and then I hand brushed the, I don't know, can you see that, the GTX right there? That turned out pretty good. If I was to do it, I'd do it a little different with time. The bumpers, I needed to chill the bumpers out a bit. I did that also on the back. Check that out. I needed to chill those bumpers out. Too chromy. So I go to take my Tamiya dull coat. I always have battle with Tamiya dull coat because it also kind of did it on my wheels too. Check that out. Those are chrome wheels from the Monogram 66 Malibu flip nose. Love these wheels. And I shot dull coat over the chrome to kind of give them that aluminum look. My dull coat just started spitting and spattering, and then by the time I did these bumpers, it literally like shot out like a stream and just splattered. But then I started thinking, man, it gives it that filthy, dirty kind of stain, in rainstorms and whatnot, and driving down a road. Just kind of gave it that cool look. But a little closer look, check that out. All filth and foul and filth, and some rust streaking because we have some rust building up right over here. And bare metal foiled. Everything needed to be bare metal foiled, hand did that GTX with some Molotow on a brush. Hand did that GTX right there. Got a little rust around it. Hand lettered all the Plymouth. That's all Molotow chrome paint, just on a brush. Kind of made a little puddle of it on a piece of tape I put it over on my bench and just hand brushed it. There's another shot, that GTX. Yep. I hand brushed the key, but the door handle is, let's see if we get a good shot of that. The door handle is all bare metal foil. Not bare metal foil, I'm using that MIG foil actually. The aluminum sheets, I love that stuff. So, and just a little bit more some of the grease and grime, a little bit of panel liner I had to mix up, because one thing about, like, to me, a panel liner, man, you cannot, you just can't use that stuff on flats or primer. It messes up and it sinks into the primer, so you can't wipe it off. So I actually kind of mixed up a water base type of something to run and kind of get the panel lines looking a little better, where it showed some shading. But yeah, I gotta say, I had some fun with this. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a really good time with this. This was fun, even though it was down to the last wire. I was like going to work on it over the weekend, and yesterday I was going to work on it and have my video done. That's why my video's so late. And I just got sick as a dog the past few days. So I woke up feeling better today, and I've pretty much been pounding on this thing because it was literally in pieces. Maybe I'll show you this picture right here. Yep, that's what it looked like when I started this morning. So, thanks a bunch for watching. This was fun. We'll be doing it again next year. There's going to be someone put on the podium to pick out what they would like us to build, the model kit that means something to them. Don't know yet. Mark's going to be picking that out of a hat. So we'll see who that is. Well, actually later this year, but then the completion is next year. To the next group build. We'll see you all then. Until then, keep building model cars. Why? Why do I always ask this question? Do I really have to constantly ask this question? I guess so. And I'll answer it. Because they're fun. Here's the producers.